Hello, welcome to Dangerous Cults and Where to Find Them, Episode 6. Woohoo! So, first off, some disclaimers. I am absolutely knackered. It's my body is a blood cult and it's ritual week.
Why? Why?
Because I love everyone and I love puns.
Every goddamn
Second of
time.
all, we are pretty delayed with stuff because of this, because I've been sitting all day trying to get on top of things, and we're having our kitchen refurbished, which also means that a lot of things have had to sort of be put in the do later folder, and I'm a little behind on everything, so do excuse me while I just fix Rick's camera a little bit. Yay!
We'll be fine. All we need is each other.
Ah,
See, there we go.
That's not enough.
There we go. Yay! And maybe not make him look like a corpse would help as well. There we go. Yay! I would have done all this before, but unfortunately, for some reason, my OBS does complete full reset of all cameras, that webcams input whenever I turn it off. So, sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, that done. Secondly of all, welcome back to Hulda, who's been gone for 2 weeks. And we managed to squeeze in an extra episode during said 2 weeks. So we've actually only come out of the left channel. That is odd. That is very odd.
Is that like a political thing? Or is that like... I don't know.
Okay. That is very strange.
I blame you.
Yeah, no, I've not changed anything.
Check the knobs, because I was using it with Jeff the other day.
Okay, it shouldn't really matter, I think.
But you used the magic word. Shouldn't involve the
No,
word
but
should.
there is no settings on the mic. So
It's Holder's fault.
that is very strange. Yeah. Hang on. Let's see if there's anything here.
Replug in all the things. Start again from scratch.
No. That's very, very odd. Let's see.
When you need to start over again, just blow everything up with like a gender reveal party. It's a boy! Start again. Yeah. I'm wearing your t-shirt, Fud. It's one of my favourite t-shirts. You can tell because it's virtually worn through now. Pretty soon you'll be able to see everything underneath it, because there will be... You get the idea.
Let's see. Okay. Please let me know if this has changed anything. It shouldn't really, because suddenly it's unbalanced. It was unbalanced on left and right. But that is very strange, because that's not happened before, and I have not changed any audio settings other than turn it on and off. So that is very much baffling to me. Still left only?
Is it plugged in right?
It's a plug and play USB, so I should think.
Have you tried blowing in the hole?
I mean, question is if this changes anything, because it's standing on my side and on Rick's front, but that should not really
It's
change anything either.
it's
Discord people, do you have the same experience with our sound?
No, it's perfect here.
it's definitely a setting on OBS.
Yeah, it must be then. Because,
Do you want to stay and play, or do you want to give it a few minutes to see if you can fix it?
that's very odd. I could... Yeah, there we go. I just clicked mono for some reason. That fixed it, but it's never been set on mono before. So that is quite
Maybe
odd.
keeping it just on mono now, just
Yeah.
to see if.
Oh, yeah.
mm.
I'm not changing it now. If it works, then great. Okay. Okay. Now to the more relevant stuff, shall we say. And... There we go. Yay! First of all, again, welcome to Dangerous Cults and Where to Find Them, Episode 6, The Invitation. Now, things have happened. Last episode, or actually 2 episodes ago, Peggy awoke to a note from Aisling saying that she had to catch a very early train to Arkham, as she had been given information that the professor was able to meet her. So she went off in a hurry, didn't even say goodbye. Good grief, these academics.
Rude.
Such rude. And, yeah, I will let Hulda play out that bit when she returns. In the meantime, the remaining 3 teamed up with 2 waitresses from Dion's Diner in Harlem and went to check out the Juju house. Shit happened at the Juju house, and I just realized I have my little horns on.
What's wrong with that?
It makes me feel a bit more ominous, I guess. I don't want to be that ominous because this campaign is ominous
just-
enough.
It would just be right.
I mean, I can put them back on. Horns with horns, no horns, sure. Now, Juju House turned out to be pretty much what you thought it was. At least what Archie thought it was.
Called it.
And, yeah, you first did some surveillance there after finding out from these waitresses that there had been a number of disappearances of kind of, as the police call them, inconsequential people. The last, at least, year or so. And these 2 waitresses had actually found out that they seemed to happen after a bit of a pattern. So this pattern at first seemed to be at the end of the month, and then it changed the further back they went, and they realized that it wasn't so much to do with the dates as it was to do with the cycles of the moon, more specifically the new moon, and how they always seem to happen around them. Now, one of these people who had disappeared was a co-worker at Dion's Diner, and unfortunately it turned out that she was in the Juju house, but no longer alive. This time more like a kind of zombie. So anyone else wanna?
Copyrighted? Is zombie copyrighted? Can we call him like? Nah, we'll just go with zombie. With an axe.
sing the previously on. Yes, I just swapped the rewards because I never got around to doing that until and now. But since you chose that reward, I can give you a joke instead.
Oh, I didn't press that button. That button doesn't exist because I've heard your jokes and they're trash.
No. They're great.
They're terrible.
It's a great
Your
joke.
horns are back on.
So, what is Cthulhu's favorite cookbook?
Oh, for
No one knows. No.
Nobody cares.
It's the Necronominom. You're welcome.
I'm just going to cancel my subscription. Excuse me.
Anyway, yeah. So after talking to these waitresses, they decided to stake out the Juju house from a flat nearby. And so a few people enter and leave and decided they had to check the actual place out. So they went down to the abandoned pawn shop next door. And while in there, Peggy, Dolores the waitress, and Archie were in there. And while they were there, Sergeant Cooper sat in the window with his weapon ready to shoot if anything went down. However, while the three of them were in the pawn shop, someone came carrying what looked like a bundle of a body. And that's when they decided they had to go in and check the actual shop. So these two people carrying what looked like a body entered the shop and the door closed. And when our investigators entered the shop, which was unlocked, interestingly, they found no one there. But after a quick search, Archie stumbled over the handle to a trap door under a rug behind the counter. They went down and found a big nasty door with lots of weird inscriptions, and Archie managed to lockpick it. And they were met by the sight of a black man, clearly being beaten up, interrogated, don't know, by two others, and what may possibly have been the shopkeeper sitting in a corner while this was going on, and the two men interrogating this person attacked, and there was a firefight, which they seemed to win. And
It wasn't really a firefight. They didn't have guns. They call that a shooting gallery.
okay, there was a shooting gallery.
Yeah.
And our investigators made quick work of the opposition, if you will. The shopkeeper had hidden behind some boxes and seemed at first to be quite innocent and a victim of this cult's schemes. However, on further investigation, he clearly was not. And the man who had been beaten up turned out to be one of the reporters that our investigators had seen earlier on at the funeral of Jackson Elias.
What was his
A
name?
local man who writes for the New Amsterdam in Harlem.
What was his name?
Hmm?
Can you remember his name?
No. Because I don't think I gave him one.
You did.
Did I?
Rosemary?
I may have. I have forgotten. So please, if anyone remembers, then please inform us. Please.
Mr. Punch.
The man reporter.
Taking this man as a prisoner, the shopkeeper that is, and helping the other man who had been quite severely bruised and beaten, our investigators left the Juju house. Let's see. Goodman Ramsey. No, there's another Ramsey. And that's kind of where we left it. Now, since then, it's been a few days. Because travelling back and forth to Massachusetts with the train takes a little bit of time. So I reckon this being the Monday, I believe, it is now the... I dare say it's the 21st of January. So Wednesday. What?
Which means all that crap happened on a... No, it was a Sunday.
It was
Was
a
it a
Monday.
Monday? Huh?
It was a Monday,
See? Mondays? Bad days.
wasn't it?
Bad juju.
Or am I wrong? It might have been the Sunday. No, it was Monday because it was the reading of the will.
Headcanon. Monday.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah. So since then, what has happened is basically Peggy, knowing LaToya and knowing the black community, they don't generally feel too great about a bunch of white people coming in and playing saviors. And I believe you are muted.
Yeah.
There we go. We have sound. Excellent. So Peggy basically got herself a ride back to the hotel along with LaToya, and the two of them contacted the police officer known as Poole, Lieutenant Poole, the one you spoke with at Jackson's murder scene. And with all the evidence, along with some photos that the journalist managed to take of the crime scene after he had kind of gotten his whereabouts and recovered a little bit, there is enough evidence to reopen Hilton Adams' case and probably get him completely off the hook, which means that the three of you helped save an innocent man's life.
We keep doing that.
Yeah, strange that. Let's see, what else did I get? Yeah, Lieutenant Poole also takes a force of police officers into the Juju house to collect all the evidence described. You are later told.
Not all of them.
You're told later that there was something in a well or a pit there, and they suspected it may have had some weird gases or something, because it clearly made some of the officers see some weird stuff. But
That's dangerous.
the whole well was basically burnt. They threw down a lot of fire and closed the lid just enough for there to be a little bit of air to keep the fire going, and got the hell out of Dodge. I think you pretty much dodged a bullet with that one.
It was the darndest thing that,
That's
gas.
what you do with evidence.
Right.
Burn it.
But why was the gas screaming?
That is
was
at
the
least
weirdest.
the official version, that they had to use fire to get rid of the potentially dangerous gases coming up from the well.
Flatulence is dangerous.
Yes.
Yes, flatulence.
Little Timmy was down there for so long with nothing but
Oh no!
carrots to keep him going.
I knew we should have had a dog.
On Wednesday, the day that we will begin on, there is actually a big article in both the Times and the New Amsterdam.
Crazy.
And it's the same article that has been co-written between Rebecca Schosenberg and the man that you rescued. And it's got a headliner of horror in Harlem. Locals root out true murderers. Innocent man likely to have his name cleared, or something like something in that line. And yeah, Aisling returns. Now, I know that Rick, have you gotten the chance to talk to Ivy?
Yes.
Excellent. So I think we're gonna just begin in the morning of Wednesday, probably a little bit before Aisling makes her entrance.
Everything's gonna burn. No.
What?
Yeah. I think it would probably be when Peggy returns to her room after breakfast
Mm-hmm.
and finds the door locked.
Yes.
Yep. Peggy holds the door for a second and tries it again. And just... I distinctly remember I did not lock it when I just went out for some breakfast.
Are you talking out loud?
Yes, she is.
Cool.
Well, to herself.
You distinctly hear someone inside trashing the place.
Excuse me? And she knocks furiously at the door.
The
Excuse...
trashing increases in trashiness.
Okay.
Trash solosity.
Interesting. Peggy starts pulling out her gun,
You
knocks on the door again, and says very authoritative. Is that a word? Authoritatively?
I don't think so, but I wanted to know.
Authoritative. Yeah.
Do you normally pull out your gun when you're looking for your key?
No, but there's the door is locked and there's someone inside there, and Peggy is paranoid.
Oh, I see.
She's been through shit.
That's true.
So she knocks on the door and says, "Excuse me? Can you stop doing whatever you are doing, and who are you?"
The sound of smashiness stops. And I believe you have a particular office chair in there. Place to sit down. By a desk.
Yes, of course.
You hear the chair make a particularly long and exasperating exhale as it squeaks as someone leans back into it, and a very familiar noise. Fairly certain that's Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
no
heard
shit.
that sound many times before. Wait.
Wait, what? He
Uh,
hasn't.
she knocks again, and Archie? What are you doing in a lady's room?
He doesn't respond.
Yeah, I just need to find a name because I'm horribly bad with names.
It's-
Oh, what did... Lisa Buggett. She gets hold of Lisa and gets the key from her and unlocks the door and goes straight in. What does she see as a completely trashed room?
You see about an inch's worth. As the door opens, it collides quickly with what you think is your chest of drawers that's been dragged into position in front of the door. So the door goes bunk. From what you can see through the corner, it looks like your drawers have been tossed and your clothes are now on the floor.
What are you doing with my knickers?
I like to
Are
think
you...
that's the first thing you think of.
Well, she is very tidy with all her things, and in the drawers, there's... Archie, what on earth are you doing?
Do you know what? Forget what I was planning. Let's see, get in there. And he's made like a paper mache trail with knickers just lace and elastic, all turned into a like welcome home, and he's there going, yay!
Paper mache
Sorry, no, I don't know what the word is.
of lingerie.
Paper lingerie kitty.
Or lingerie.
Peggy doesn't. She doesn't put away a gun, but she lowers it a little bit, but quite perturbed.
By the way, did you have a spare gun in your room?
Well, under the pillow, yes.
You can hear it. That particular pistol cycling as the hammer is drawn back. And you want to roll listen for me? You know, she can call for help at any point.
She's a woman of action. Maybe.
And Nicholas,
Nope. Doesn't hear anything. That was an absolute fail.
you can just hear muttering, and you think something between laughter and weeping. It's hard to tell.
This is too early. Peggy puts away a gun and walks up to Archie. Does he move or anything?
Oh, you're gonna move the thing blocking the door?
Yeah, well, yeah, she tries to push it.
Strength check. This is right, kids. Rick's taking over.
This is my room. I can do whatever the hell I want with it. Strength my
He's
ass.
taken over the room, it's not yours anymore.
Do you have a flag? I made a flag out of knickers.
There's been some suggestions, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Roro suggested a collage. Michael suggested a mosaic, and Siggy suggested a garland. So we have options here.
Only time
Yes.
For the sake, I love it.
What did you get for your strengthy?
Failed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Waving the flag of Nickers singing, do you hear the people sing? Not, do you hear the Nickers sing?
your song
Singing
of sad men.
lingerie. Singing the song of lingerie.
If all the barricades arise.
Oh, she tries the door again, but doesn't budge, and then okay.
Lisa comes to help you.
Yeah, is she strong? She's a capable woman.
She's secretly a vampire. Wait, no, it's
Oh, shh.
wrong.
No.
She's Hulk. She didn't know.
No.
She does the whole.
She doesn't manage either.
Lisa, if you just keep an eye on this, I'm gonna go and find Sergeant Cooper and see if he can bash down the door. I'll have to pay a lot to get fixed, but I'm... Mr. Cooper! She not runs off, but she stomps, very perturbed.
Perturbed. I was perturbed.
Morning, Sergeant Cooper. Could you please get my door open?
What did you do with it?
I did nothing. A certain Archie Burnell is trashing my face.
Did he block the door?
Yes.
Right.
So
my own
unsurprised.
He knew your weakness, Knickers.
Yes, Nicholas.
Cooper goes up and first tries to just open the door normally.
Well, it is open. It's just not
Yeah.
open.
It's open,
It's
just
still
not
much.
openable.
Yeah. Just gonna lean in and shove it open. Yeah.
You managed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
That particular chest of drawers makes a horrible, defiant screech noise as you open the door.
Miss Lynch.
Yeah. You walk in.
Thank you.
Who goes in first?
Peggy.
Cool.
Cooper standing in the doorway. Just arms crossed, looking judgmentally inside.
Arms looking judgmental. Judgmental mode activates. -1 to your worth. Everyone within 18 feet. Engage. Love it. At your desk, by your bed, sitting in the chair, with his...
Coop's looking like a disappointed.
He's
Yeah.
got his hands on your opiates. And on the desk in front of him, apart from what is actually organised, are 3 things. One is your pistol, which is loaded, and the hammer has been back, and it looks like he's put 1 round in it, because the other 5 are just standing there. And it looks like he may have been playing with it. There's also all the letters you ever wrote to him that have not been sent, and they've all been opened. And the third thing is your opiates, which he is currently devouring. He's lying there, looking up at the ceiling with just glazed over watered eyes, unfocused, and it looks like he's wearing the same clothes he was wearing 3 days ago. And it smells like it too.
Peggy slaps him. Is there any response?
What, for me as a player, or because that's pretty rude?
Excuse me, if we're going to talk about rudeness here.
Absolutely none.
None.
He just starts drooling onto the floor.
Well, then Peggy very panically... What is words today again? Panicked?
Mood.
Shouts for Sergeant Cooper. I need some help, I think he's overdosed. On my...
I love
Can you
that.
do something?
He's having an overdose. This is tragic. But he did it on my chair. This
Prescription medicine.
He did it with my prescription medicine that she needs to sleep, but fine.
Yeah. Cooper goes up. He does not rush at all. And
Let's do something.
just checks pulse, reaction time,
You know, roll
basic.
medicine?
If he's not dead right now, Peggy's gonna make him unalive.
Yeah, I love that. I'm so glad you're okay. Really? No!
Aisling be like, yes, finally you're catching on.
I'm gonna ask for a push on
Oh!
this.
Oh.
Are you sure you want to do this? Because
Okay.
if you fail it the second time, I might need to make a new character.
Yeah, exactly.
What he needs is
Well-
more drugs.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna-
you may
I'm-
push it if
yeah,
you
I'm-
give me a good reason.
I mean, I've seen Archie before. I've seen how he reacts. I've seen him.
And Peggy tells
Seen
him
him
what
drunk
kind of
before.
opiates it is.
That also helps.
That is true. Okay.
What do you say? It's the blue ones from Paris. They're the best.
Oh,
No, it's the red pill.
hang on. Michael is offering a reroll.
Oh, sugar daddy
Oh.
strikes again. I saw those eyebrows.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
First
Yes.
the real roll, right?
you should get a
I'm just gonna do the
little
crinkly
spoiled as well
noises
if he gives me.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Muffin Monday. Did you kill him?
We are waiting for a response from Michael. Will there be a
All
rerun?
right.
For Cooper, please save our boy.
So Peggy can murder him.
That is that. You do not have a good alignment.
60. No. I'm still. I'm going to
Okay.
use my push. I'm
Yep.
going to use my push.
Okay.
99.
No. Oh,
Okay, so I rolled 96, 93, and guess what? 93 again.
can I throw those
While
dice?
checking his pulse, I slapped
Can
him.
I throw those
Accident.
dice over the balcony, please?
Do you know what? I think we should go with this.
Oh yeah. No. What happens is that
You fuck up. Sorry.
I slap him hard.
as you're leaning
I'm trying to wake
as
up.
you're
wake
leaning
up.
over, what kind of opiates are they, by the way?
Yeah, druggy.
Shockingly, I don't have experience with opiates, so I don't know what. But
Well,
she got it from her psychiatrist.
yeah. Okay, so it might be maybe some laudanum.
Oh, good.
I would assume.
I'm gonna say it was ketamine. Just say
Yeah.
nay.
Which tends to be stored in quite small jars and taken with drops. Unless anyone in chat has a good suggestion for what would be used for sleeping medication
yes.
back in the days.
Yeah. Supposed to be dead.
Was tranquilizer.
Valium.
Valium.
That's
yeah.
what Peggy needs. Yeah.
Horse tranquilizers.
Actually, what happens has nothing to do with the actual opiates. What happens is that as you lean over to check his pulse, it seems that Archie's hand comes in a bit of a cinch and the trigger goes off on the gun that he's holding.
Technically, he wasn't.
I
holding
need
it.
all three
It
of you
was
to
on the-
roll a luck roll.
We're gonna say he picks
Gun
it up.
on the table.
Ren,
Hmm?
are we gonna say he panics and picks it up because it was on the table?
Oh,
at
it
the
was
moment?
on the table.
But if he panics,
Well, in that case,
that makes sense.
it gets knocked down and lands on something that makes the
Yes.
trigger go off.
Because
So you still all have to
Yeah.
roll up.
because the hammer was back because he'd been
yeah.
playing Russian roulette with himself.
Luck roll again is below what you currently. No, the total.
Yes, your current total of luck. You
Your
have to roll.
current?
Yeah.
You have to roll under that.
Oh, can Ashley roll as well? Just as she walks in.
No.
I don't want Holder to feel like she's been left out.
No.
Oh fudge.
Hey, I'm fine. Don't you worry. This is. I'm gonna be like, you know, the community meme with Troy coming in with a pizza. So don't you worry.
Hey guys, I got great news.
5 days. I've been gone 5 fucking days.
Not even that. It's been 3.
No, 2 days. I've been gone for
Yeah.
2 days.
Yes.
Wait.
This is the 3rd day, so she has only
think-
been gone for 2
I
days.
think Teddy
I
wants
leave
to-
you for 2 days.
Teddy
What
wants to
did
tell
you
us
roll?
something. Teddy, which one of the 90s did you roll? Did you roll 91? 92?
59
95?
out of 53.
59 out of 53. Okay.
Yeah.
And Peggy.
Peggy, on the other
Ivy.
hand,
Out of 29, I got a 90.
the 90s went to Peggy.
You cursed me. you-
Ren,
So, Rick shoots Peggy. Okay.
I mean, wasn't I meant to roll as well?
Yeah, what did you roll?
I got 95. Are we talking about a through and through? It shoots all 3 of you.
Okay. Give me a moment. Give me a
Give you-
moment.
I got the
hits
moment.
the chandelier and the glass rains on all of us.
Oh, God.
Yes,
I
because
was-
Peggy has a chandelier in her bedroom.
Of course she has.
I was kind of thinking of that, but
It shoots Lisa.
no.
What?
Speaking of which,
I would rather Peggy get shot than Lisa. Don't
no,
you
because
say.
Lisa rolled 20.
She is a vampire. She is a
She rolled
supernatural
out.
creature.
There's a reason why she's Peggy's maid.
Yes.
What about Dolores? I feel like Dolores comes in and says, "Oh hi, everybody. I just came by to say, oh, I got shot."
Let's see.
Full homicide. Awesome.
So
No,
this is what
Yeah.
happens.
I'm gonna go with the chandelier.
What the hell? Where did that come from?
So
Her
basically
bedroom.
what happens, you're in her bedroom / office. The gun lands on something, somehow goes off, and in a strike of pure freak accident, the cable that connects the chandelier to the ceiling is hit, and the entire chandelier falls down on top of you.
Can we say it lands on Archie's shoes?
No.
And it goes ping and
No. It lands on top of all three of you because you all kind of leaned in.
I meant the gun, but yeah.
Yeah, no. Phantom of the Opera. I'm glad Lisa isn't dead. Me too. We're off to a good start. So, let's see. I think you all will need to roll.
Yeah, I don't think Archie's dodging.
Actually, I'm gonna roll for you.
Archie, get out of the way! Oh.
You're lucky and you get off with only 4 points of damage each.
Okay.
Single digits. Here we come.
I'm doing fine though, by the way.
So what you rolled 95.
5.
Cooper rolled 93 and Peggy got
No,
50. 59.
59. Okay, and Peggy got
90.
90. Okay, so luckily for the two of you, Archie takes most of the brunt of the damage.
Fair. Is that the center of the chandelier?
Oh yeah, yeah,
The biggest bit of fancy shit.
yeah.
The knob on the knob.
The knob of the... Okay, yeah, that happened. Yeah, Peggy gets a really nasty cut down her arm, which starts bleeding quite profusely. Sergeant Cooper gets a one of those crystals is literally standing out from his cheek because it's kind of broken off and the shard is standing out from his cheek.
On the right or the left side?
You get to decide.
Roll for
Okay.
it. Toss a coin. Sucks for this time.
And Archie is now unconscious.
How much damage did I take?
You only took 4 damage.
Then what are you rolling for?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
But you are unconscious.
That's actually pretty good. I mean, I would take unconscious over the thing in the cheek any day. Thanks.
Well,
Oh wait, unconscious and drugged up.
Yeah. I haven't told you what's going to happen when you wake up.
Rupper's going to shoot him.
Big. Stand it, get in line. I think we can get Ashling in on it too.
It's gonna be like Loki
What?
when he looks up and the Avengers are there, and he's like, "I'll take you up on that drink." Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, Peggy finds one of her silk nightgowns and wraps it around her arm. Sees Cooper hurt, Archie
Yeah, I got it.
something,
Fix.
and she goes and calls the doctor.
Yeah, Lisa comes rushing in to help you, Peggy. Sees that you are already on top of things, and then sees Cooper and goes like wide eyed,
It's
just
nothing.
says-
It's nothing.
"You, sir, sit right down. Do not move.
Just give me a mirror.
Do
I can
not
fix this
move.
I can fix this
Nope.
myself.
Nope.
Give me a mirror.
Please, sir, I would rather not have to get nasty in my language."
He's a vampire.
I'm so proud of her.
And she
Would you?
she rushes over to the
Okay,
desk.
he sits down.
Yeah. She picks up a little leather case with a first aid kit and starts very, very carefully putting on disinfectant and such, and very carefully removes the shard. You could swear that this woman has done something like this before.
During the American Civil War, because she's a vampire.
She's British, thank you very much.
Definitely a vampire.
Florence Nightingale mode. Yeah, and then she very quickly rinses it up and puts some pressure on it and asks you to hold it as she dials up the... or if Peggy's already on it, calling the
Yeah,
doctor,
she's on
she
it.
doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then she goes to fetch some tea.
And the doctor.
Peggy's fetching the doctor.
I was gonna say, it's like I went to get
Yeah.
the doctor, and I came back with tea, so I think I'm British and ADHD.
Well, tea fixes everything.
And on the way out to fetch
it does.
tea, she probably meets a certain Miss Burnell.
Oh shit, I'm in so much
Oh,
trouble.
miss, you're back. There's
Yes, I
been a
am.
bit of a kerfuffle.
Yes, before we talk about kerfuffles, as she takes her jacket, could you please just bring me a bath and some tea, maybe some breakfast? I'm absolutely famished. The catering in that train was absolutely god awful. I know that I should not be picky when it comes to those things, but when the train ride, and she just starts talking about train was absolutely horrible. I just if that
You
would
can roll a
be
spot
if you could be a
hidden.
darling. Yeah, if you could be a darling, please tell me.
She's
that she
full
doesn't
of blood.
anything.
Give her a disadvantage.
I don't want her to see anything. wait, give me a second. Oh, it's been a while. There we go. Spot hidden.
With disadvantage, because she's talking.
No.
Do it.
No, I got a 25.
Yeah, you notice that
But it was 71. So yeah.
you notice that she's trying to hide it, but there is fresh blood on her hands, and there's some,
it's gonna be
some
I was
bloody
absolutely
cotton.
famished.
There's some bloody
Yeah,
cotton
absolutely
balls on the
famished, and
tray.
the train was. I've been doing a surgery.
Like I said, there's been a little bit
God,
of
did someone lose a
kerfuffle.
limb?
No,
Oh my
Sergeant
goodness.
Cooper nearly lost an eye though, so there's that.
Wait, hold on. I've been. Lisa,
Excuse me, I need to fetch some
darling?
tea. I'll get you some breakfast as well. See you soon. She just scoots out.
Hot bath, please, as well. Thank you, Lisa. Right, okay. There she goes.
Yeah.
And she,
It's in a different
Yeah.
woman's telephone.
I just won. Did you see that? I literally typed out 10 to 1. Aisling goes to have that bath anyway, and then she says, "And a bath." Ding. What do I win?
You happy now?
She's gonna go into the room and be like, "Open? Is the door open?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a mess.
She like knocks. It's like just like it's open, but she like knocks either way. Good morning. You can see we've already off to a great start. I'm too tired for this. I'm gonna go take a bath.
And you see
We'll talk-
all this full.
Cooper is just glaring at her.
Yeah, his
Me? Wait, and
there's
Ashley?
just blood all over his. Is it left or right?
I'm gonna say left.
Yeah, over his left cheek. There's been like a cut here, and
Oh,
there's
God,
just like
yeah.
blood all over his cheek, and Peggy's arm is wrapped in.
Well, she's in a different room with the
Oh,
telephone,
okay.
so.
Yeah.
Archie is.
Archie.
Looks like he's sleeping.
Archie is
Yeah.
knocked out on the chair
Yeah.
by the desk, and his temple is very or like around here is very quickly swelling up, and it's gone quite dark blackish blue.
That's not good, kids.
Okay. You know what, Cooper? The vibe I'm getting from this morning. Me 2 seconds. As she goes past, she like
Leave-
takes her handkerchief
Leave
out and
before
gives
it's
it to
too
him.
late. Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
it's fine. we're
Now
already-
leave
No,
before it's too late.
She like
And,
gives him a handkerchief, like taps on his like goes over to Archie. Can I please do a medicine check?
Yes. You may.
Just don't fuck up, please. I don't know if there are any more chandeliers in his room, but I don't want to take the chance.
Give me a
fuck up,
second.
Yana.
Where's Okay, so it's just I have nothing on medicine, so that's 30, right? Or 25.
Can I?
No, if there's nothing, you have nothing.
Yeah.
No, but what is
unless-
like? But I can still roll for it, right?
Yeah, but some skills you have to
see.
be educated to get anything.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Mm.
Medicine is 0 basically.
Yeah.
That is the first aid or something.
It's a 0-1. You can roll, and if you get 0-1.
Yeah, but if I don't get 0-1,
then nothing. But
Uh,
you should
but,
have
first-
a naturally
first aid.
30 in first aid.
yeah, okay. Let me do first aid then. I mean, plus she's like used to this though. Used to, cleaning
That
up
poor
after
woman.
Archie, you know.
That poor woman.
Oh, sorry, that just means that you're like 0.
I would like to push my roll, please, DM.
You
she
as
just got a
well?
bit of a headache
Why?
after. She just got a bit of a headache
for the
after,
doctor.
just coming.
Is there possible to assist?
No! What is going on?
Can I please, DM? Can I please push my roll?
Do you know what?
She's used to this. She's used to like nursing him back to health-ish. Can
Fine. My next character is going to be a scouser, though. Just want to point that out.
all right,
Dear
that's
God.
fine.
No.
DM, will you give me the push?
Sure. Yeah, this will be the total
Thank you.
party kill episode.
Yeah.
We'll have to
Look,
bring
I
Ree
got a
back.
95.
Just
Okay, I got a
survived zombies.
95. Oh, that first it was 30.
Yeah.
Was it?
He got a
Yeah,
bit
no,
high,
I got a 45.
and then
Yeah,
shit
no,
happened.
that's just a
It's just a fail.
fail, but it's still a pushed roll.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Slip in the blood.
Try to lance the...
We really tried to kill Archie here, like a first time back.
I obviously had it coming.
The conductor, yes, Ashling would like a reroll if I can. Or is it too late?
Okay, I will
Since I
allow
pushed
it.
the roll.
I will allow it.
Prolong the torture, why don't
You
you?
see? Shit, that one was cocked. Fuck. Sorry. One more time. So that's the 78.
So we'll just
No.
give one dart in.
Yeah.
Stop!
So,
No.
Touching
because
me!
you pushed the roll, this will be counting
Yes.
as the pushed roll.
That's fair.
Just
fair.
go for the fucking
Oh, wait! You got it with a bonus die, so you can re-roll the tenor die.
Oh, come on, people.
Fuck it. You know what? I'm not gonna roll these ones. I just got new dice. They have ducks on them, so let us hope that these ones I have rubber ducks in them. So still a 78.
Quack.
I think you ducked it up.
I did duck it. It comes in a bathtub, which is great. But yeah,
That
I
is
did
quite
duck it up.
You ducked it up.
I have this like serious.
I
dramatic moment, and
yeah.
it's-
it.
Cooper's sitting there watching the gun and thinking, you know what? It's too late. We have to just let him go.
I'm gonna carry on
So-
moving.
So basically, what
happens?
happens is that as you walk over to check on Archie, the chandelier, which has been kind of precariously resting on the back of his chair, falls down on your foot, and one of the shards cuts you on the front of your leg,
Ah,
and you take 3 damage.
haha! It affects you, not me. I like that.
Yeah, it's
No,
because you
don't
would
be so
dead.
cocky. Come on.
No,
Oh,
I told you, you should have left while you had the chance.
and Archie,
She like
darling, you take further 2 more damage because as it
That's a major wound.
falls down. Yeah.
Basically, it comes to. Oh, I feel much better. Thunk.
Missing an
so.
arm.
Ashley's just gonna go back and be like, "That was my favorite skirt." It's fine. She like looks at Cooper. Darling,
Yeah.
I'm now gonna take my bath.
Come here.
if anyone needs anything,
Let me check this up first, please.
oh God, with the luck that we've had today, I think we should wait for the doctor.
Just wait till it's done.
Please, wait for the doctor. Just don't touch anyone.
What did you get? What did you get?
I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I should do a first aid or a medicine.
That's up to you.
I'm just gonna do a quick first aid just to wrap things up. You fail me now.
I will throw those off the edge
Dice
of the
don't
building.
fail me now.
If you fail
Oh!
now. That wasn't good.
No.
Finally,
Ew.
some competence. Yeah. So
Let me just fix that before you go.
you're in luck.
You get 1
You
HP
get
left.
1 HP back, and
Yes.
Cooper does such a good job helping you wrap, because it's down your shin. So it's only
It's still cut through my skirt.
yeah, it cut through your skirt, but it absolutely ruined whatever stockings you were wearing. But with Cooper's assistance, that will most likely not leave a very obvious scar.
It's a clean cut, at least.
I win.
It's fine. No, you
No,
don't, Archie. We can still kill you.
Run away before we die here.
There's a knock on the
I
door.
will. I'm gonna go to my room.
And Lisa is back with a man with a doctor's bag. Yes, I was
Peggy's now in the room.
There was, I was informed there
Peggy,
was an accident
darling.
here.
Right this way.
Peggy, darling, I'm gonna go and take a bath. I'll see you later. We'll catch up soon,
you do
okay?
that. You go pamper
Lisa?
yourself. Get calm and just...
There's breakfast on the
breakfast
way
in
to
the
your
other
room.
room.
It's
Okay,
already...
amazing. Thank you. You're the best. Mwah. As she just goes.
Cooper looks at the doctor and just points on. I need some stitching. She needs some stitching. He can wait.
Well, actually, he cannot, but...
Lisa's already on her way over to Archie. She puts down a big tray with a huge pot of tea and several glasses. First of all, she pours the tea, because tea is more important than anything. And then she goes over to Archie. Oh, yes. She rolls up her sleeves. And,
Oh god. You failed as well. You rolled a 99, didn't you?
No, I did
She's
not.
gonna kill it.
Yes.
How much did you was it with medicine again? How much do you get back on medicine?
1d3.
1d3, excellent. Ooh, you're in luck. So you get 3 hit points back.
Cool. Instantly. Wow.
She looks over at Cooper and she says, me and my mum did some nursing during the war.
Yeah, I can see that. Nice work.
Thank you. She blushes a little. The doctor has come over to you and said that, yes. What's Lisa's surname to you? Again.
Boggins.
Yes. Miss Boggins gave me the Cliff Notes isn't a thing during the 1920s, but Miss
Lowdown?
Boggins gave me a quick summary of what had happened, and let's have a look at this. Yes, it'll need some stitching. Yes, indeed. Okay. And has a quick look at you as well, Peggy. And without further ado, we'll say that about an hour passes by. A nurse also arrives. This is a nurse assistant, and they get you literally stitched up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna leave a scar.
Yes. There's also the matter of the fact that the room is fully trashed, so...
Yeah.
Aww. Thank you, Garcia. Look at Goo. And... yeah, you'll have to move into at least another room if you're gonna continue this discussion.
Peggy asks the doctor to put Archie back in his room and just politely tells everyone to leave her room. She shuts the door and sits in her own room and tries to just tidy up alone.
Yeah. You get some help from some lads from the hotel. Lisa sort of placates them by saying that terribly sorry for this accident. There was there was a very big accident, and all bills will be covered by Mrs. Andrews, and we will sort it all out. And she basically fixes everything, and Archie is carried back to his hotel room. He has a really severe concussion and is woken up by the doctor with some smelling salts and asked the usual questions: how many fingers do you see, blah blah blah, and is told that he needs to stay still and keep to the bed but not sleep for, I don't know, how long is it usually for a concussion? Let's see.
24 hours?
Usually a day.
For I've had 3 concussions in my life. So 24 hours.
Yeah.
You had to be checked on every 2 hours to see that you haven't gone unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, no bright lights. You just have to lie in a bed and just be awake. Don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
You will let Lisa do that every 2 hours until she's tidied the
Every
room,
2
and then
hours.
she'll do it herself.
It's like North Korean torture. Every time he tries to get some kip, bum, 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 bum. The mistress says she can't sleep, sir.
Yeah.
Lisa!
Rest for 1 to 2 days after the concussion. Avoid cut down screen time. Luckily, that won't be a problem now. Don't drive.
It won't.
All sport and any activities that could lead to other head injuries. Yeah. Archie's gonna have a fun time, isn't he?
Nobody try and heal me again. Thank you. I mean,
Well, Peggy didn't try, but she didn't want to, so...
it's like, has anyone seen Airplane? Where there's a woman that's being hysterical, and the guy goes over and goes, "Stop it, you're being hysterical." And then the person behind us says, "No, let me have a go. Stop it, you're being hysterical." And then it's just this huge queue behind him. That's what happened.
Yeah.
That is your fault, Cooper. I'll forget
It isn't my
this.
fault.
I
I was given
called
those beans. Persuaded me to try with my cowbell beans.
So that was an eventful start.
Very niche reference there.
I'm sorry, folks. That was not how that was meant to go. But the dice, to a point, must be obeyed.
Glorious.
The universe paid.
Anyways, Archie is out of it for a bit. Pray continue.
Yes. Well, it's kind of up to you. What happens after this?
Okay. Well, Ashling at least takes a freaking bath and eats breakfast.
Smart.
Or
She's like, I have
does
no
that.
idea what I walked into.
While, I would say while Ashling is having breakfast, Koopa and Peggy catches her up to date.
Mm.
And everything what happened. And that they met a lovely woman that helped them out on the escapade, which Archie fell head over heels for apparently. So just keep an eye on that.
That's sacred. That is sacred information. How
Sorry,
dare you tell
who?
her?
Wait.
Not now.
Archie
Sorry, not
fell
there.
in love with someone.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
majorly.
I thought he drooled at some point.
He did.
Oh, poor girl. Where do I send her my condolences flowers to?
To a Dolores
Would.
Wood. I know I have her address, so if you want to, you can have a talk with
Sure.
her.
Oh, that sounds very lovely. Where does she work?
Oh, at this lovely cafe with my friend Latoya, around here in Harlem.
Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, back up. Cafe?
Yes, a waitress.
Don't tell me. Oh my god! Don't tell me you just adopted the first waitress you found, and you
No, the
dragged
second.
the poor
The
girl.
second. And we
The
didn't drag
second
her.
waitress?
First two.
Both of them came willingly. A friend of theirs
Two
was kidnapped.
waitresses?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. So you went on a rescue mission with 2 waitresses from
Not
Harlem.
rescue me.
How? I was gone for 2 days. I was gone
Yes,
for 2
you were
days.
gone.
To the war veteran turned janitor who also helped us.
Yes, that guy. And the insane
Oh my
shopkeeper.
God. Oh
And
my
the
god.
beaten up reporter.
Wait,
There's
oh
lots
my
of-
god.
And have you,
The
Okay.
shopkeeper didn't really.
in your readings, have you ever read anything about dead people walking? Because we read that
but I
as well.
No, but I think
And your
the
brother went a
book
little
called
loopy.
Dead. Yeah, my brother always goes a bit loopy. There's nothing new there. Dead people walking? No, I think I've read a book called The Dead Walks or The Dead Walking, but I do not think I've read the Dead People Walking book of zombies or. This is very
That's what they're called.
eventful.
We know that's what we meant.
Yeah, we were attacked by 4 of them.
4 of them, yes.
Got out without a scratch. And then I tried to help your brother.
Without
Yeah, and he went loopy and he trashed my room and then everyone got hurt.
I love that you got attacked by 4 undead,
Yeah.
left without a scratch. But the minute you try to help my brother,
Mhm.
you almost lose a limb. Yeah,
Yeah.
to be honest,
Because he
I
found
think that
my
just
gun
says...
and had it. I don't know what he was planning.
You know what? You say all of these things. You say all of
Doesn't
these
show.
things, and I'm still not surprised.
Okay.
I'm not surprised. I'm
Do
just
you
not
want a
surprised.
surprise? Do you want a small surprise? Happy surprise.
Happy surprise.
Is it a
Oh,
puppy?
I don't know. No, it's a book. We got you a book.
Right, we got some trinkets. Right.
Yeah. Not sure if
It's not
we
a
might
book.
want to be careful.
Wasn't it?
Wasn't it? No, it
It's
was
a
a
book.
puzzle box. It was a box.
Oh,
Peggy got
I
a
wrote a book.
I wrote a book, Mayan scrolls and a book. On
Oh
the-
yeah, sorry,
too.
from the Juju house. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Yes.
I tell her about the scrolls and the book.
Yes.
We might want to be
Yeah,
a little
I
bit
haven't-
careful about it, but hey, we got you a cool book.
What is the score on the book? I have no idea what the I haven't seen. Didn't get to see the stream, so I have no idea what the score on
Yeah.
the book
We
is.
don't either.
Okay, so
That's why we
long
give it.
story short,
Oh, okay.
in the room with the zombies, there was a bunch of cultural stuff.
Cultural appropriation.
Yes. Leopard skins, masks, robes, Mayan scrolls for some reason, and a book. That's Cooper just wrapped in a drape and brought with them, and did not tell the police.
Okay.
And we haven't had time to look at
Really
them.
like that.
Hmm.
Well,
No, there
can I
wasn't
look at
any
them?
scrolls, as far as I can see.
Okay.
What you took was a let's see, there was a robe,
Mhm.
which I believe Peggy took. A
Yes.
long feathered shawl of shimmering colour.
Yep.
And there were lion claws fixed to glove-like garments so that they may be worn. There was a book which is called Africa's Dark Sects, and this was lying in a bundle of leopard skin, along with a carved wooden African mask with 4
Right.
hideous faces perched atop a thick corded neck with a basket-like reed feather and fabric colour that would hide the wearer's face. And the feathers and fabrics are similar to those in the robe that you found. There's also a burnished copper bowl, a carved scepter of African origin, and let's see, a headband of grey metal. Peggy also noticed that there was a very modern marine chronometer mounted on the wall when she took the cloak off. But that wasn't something that they could bring with them. But she noted it was there, and she has a copy of the picture that the photographer journal took of it. So yeah. And you also found a little locked cash box that you later found some belongings that clearly must have belonged to, well, some of the people who'd been taken by the cult. So yeah. Aisling, you immediately recognized the book. Because that book is the property of trustees of Harvard University. So you are familiar with it. Now let me have just 1 second. Check up on the terms.
Are we going to do a thing where when you need to check the notes, people need to drink?
What?
We're going to do that thing where, like, every time you check the notes, people need to drink. Like a drinking game.
It's going to be a lot of it then.
Yeah. And the problem...
Lots of tea.
That's the difference between campaigns that you write yourself and campaigns that are pre-written.
I can't read, so... It's never going
You
to
can be like me, just be too lazy and overwhelmed to actually read a campaign book and just create the entire world yourself, because then no one can keep you on anything.
That
True.
right there.
There is that.
You got to be careful though, because
Let's
you have
see.
some super fans like Roro, who actually pay attention and then remind you that you said thing A 2 weeks ago. And now you're saying thing B, and you're like, damn it.
Yeah.
Useful, but
I'll be like,
Yeah.
okay. Sure.
Yeah, so Ashling,
I'll be like, okay. Change now.
what?
Ashling. So while this
Ah.
isn't your field of expertise, you're familiar with it because you know there are only 13 copies known to exist of this book. And
What is the title?
Africa's Dark Sects.
And where to find them.
Where to find them?
It is a book written by explorer Nigel Blackwell during his travels across Africa. And the book is said to be an odd mix of travelogue and expose of ritual practices of a variety of African cults. Although the notes of his travels were obviously turned into a book, no publisher is listed on the title page, and Blackwell is impossible to track down. Some believe the book may have been written under a pseudonym, but there are no candidates as to the real author if that is the case. And as I said, only 13 copies are known to exist. The authorities managed to burn the rest.
Nazis.
And yeah, you know that it went missing from the Harvard Widener Library. Yeah, under what's considered strange circumstances around 9 years ago or something.
It's kind of like most
Cool.
books of the COVID season. Really hard to get hold of anything these days.
Exactly. So I tell that to all of them, to them both. No, Archie, because Archie's not there. But I tell all of that to them.
You?
Right.
Well, that's something.
Incidentally, when you were talking about Dolores before, I rolled a listen test. I rolled like really
But you're in
low.
a different room.
Yeah, I know, but he still heard. And I then rolled
No,
to see...
there's no way he still had. Are we on the same? Are we in the other rooms next to each other? Are they underneath
Yes.
each other?
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Peggy has the entire
I-
floor.
but he's so doped up, he just
Oh,
went...
I thought we were just in a different
"No."
room. Ah.
She's
Gotcha.
rented
I was
the
like, you
entire
can't
floor.
listen from. Oh, you're like, you can't listen from like 2 stories up. What are you talking about?
Wait a
It's
second.
on the same floor.
See, this is why
Oh,
you didn't
damn
make
it.
a
Yeah,
noise.
okay,
Your
hi.
reaction would be to go over to the room, open the door, look at him with like this kilowatt glare, slam the door, turn to the rest and say, we need to go a few doors down. And that
Exactly.
would be
No, it's
alright.
fine. Okay, now I get it.
Dolores, though. No. I've had my moment. It's fine.
Well,
Okay.
you should have been there.
I
Okay,
think
yeah, but
also
Yes. I tell them all of this.
we're gonna do our short break now.
Tea?
Hmm?
And get some tea and all that stuff, because we've already been playing for an hour and a half.
Oh, wow.
So I
Yeah.
feel like this is a
Chaos takes time.
good time to take a little breaksy. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes time. So please don't leave. See you very soon.
I live here though, I can't leave. What's a bit?
Feel victim blamed here.
Victim blamed? I don't get me started with my own sister. There's a chance of 0-1 out of a frickin' 100. Let's try. I failed. Let's push it. Dear God. I mean...
You know what that just means? The universe wanted Archie to suffer even more.
Well, sucks to be
Cooper's
you, 'cause-
actually got some pretty good stats in both medicine and first aid.
Yeah, you just got unlucky.
Fault that the universe was like, no,
Yeah,
Archie has no rights.
the universe is against us.
Before I am
Yeah,
done.
no. The universe is just against Archie.
Yes.
And
This-
he's gonna take us with him.
Very much against that.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
You know what? Yeah, actually, this makes sense. I'm taking you all with me.
So,
Currently.
first off, correction, I said wrong. It was not 10 years, or 9-10 years ago. It was actually probably some months, maybe a year ago, that this book went missing. And the reason Aisling knows is because she has recently visited Miriam Atwright, who works at Harvard University, and could tell her that this was that book that Jackson was asking for in that that she referred to in that letter.
That's why he's dead.
Yes. So, and the scenario, it's still Aisling, Cooper, and Peggy just sitting around a table, right?
Unless you want to bring
Changing
it into my
info.
bedroom. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope.
probably.
Um,
If Archie's there, it's probably in his bedroom, like around a table in his suite, because he needs to stay still.
It's way too early. Let's be fair. He's not there.
No.
I don't mind waiting.
so,
The book was written in 1920,
so, yeah.
by the way,
Thank
which
you.
is why I was like, wait, oh, I read wrong. This does not
But
make
yeah, no,
sense.
that's easy thing. So many dates. There's a lot of info in this freaking campaign. I mean, I'm confused all the time. I can't even imagine you. I look at the little like board and I'm like, yes, words, strings.
They're there.
Others.
That's great.
Ashley?
That
super
is
genius.
like-
Hulda? Crayons.
Yes. Not even crayons.
Aww.
I'm scared. I can't even do stick figures, mate. It's fine.
They're dangerous though, they're so
Okay,
sharp.
so let me pretend to be a lot smarter than I actually am. So Aisling, is still quite a bit not with all of the drama of this morning's breakfast. Like, well, hopefully you got my little note before I had to leave. Sorry it was so quickly, but
You probably
Venture
had your
awaits, or-
reasons.
did have my reasons. Thank you. What? You're not sad that I just left, did you? Did you note?
Well, it would have been nice to see you before you left. Not just leave a note, but I guess it's more than your brother, so...
Yeah, Archie's
Probably-
absolutely useless. But yes, I left a note. And you see me all the time, Peggy.
But it's so nice when you're around.
Well, I'm back now, so there no hard feelings, right?
None.
Inside check.
Go for it.
Good luck with that.
Psychology.
Is there
Yeah.
any-
What is
No.
It's- what is it I'm rolling for?
Psychology.
Psychology. I just say inside check. I know it's not inside check. I'm just so used to being like inside check. I don't trust anyone. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nah. She like. Okay. She said no hard feelings, so it's not hard feelings. Take a word for it. It's like, okay, well, so I had to. Let me just get my notes up. Fuck's sake, phone, when I need you the most. So I had to. Gosh, where did I have to go? What was the name of the guy again? Wait, don't tell me. I have it here somewhere.
Anthony Cowles.
Thank you. It says here even. Gosh, my notes. So many notes. There we go. Professor Cowles' notes. So I had to go to Professor Cowles because he had gotten some juicy information that we actually need for this little trip, and also got to meet his daughter, who's an absolute wonder, an absolute genius. Actually, she's going to go far in this world. Either way, so she like takes up. So these are his notes. Are you guys ready? So basically, there was an Australian death cult called the Cult of the Sand Bat, right? And then there's a diary of Arthur McWhirr in Cowles' home in Sydney. So we can't really get the diary because it's in Sydney unless we want to go to a field trip. But that's another story. So Cowles sees similarities between the Polynesian legends and this and things described as like scriptures described as like the most disgusting and like, you know, disturbing like tome. The University of Sydney does have a copy of these scriptures. Hopefully we can try to send a little telegram, for maybe they could send us a little note. But basically, this is something Jackson was very interested in, and he tried to get the books about the present-day cults and what inspired him. I have the whole thing here if you'd like to read it later, but I am very glad that I went and we got this.
Interesting. Yes.
Do you also share
you
the
know Bat?
information?
Really?
Do you also share the
Papyrus?
information about the book?
Yes, so also this book. I met up with Miriam Artwright at Harvard University. Absolutely lovely lady. We have to go get some tea sometime. But either way, this book, Jackson tried to get this several months before he actually, it vanished like several months before Jackson requested it. So it's interesting that we've gotten our hands on it when it was mysteriously stolen. And apparently there was an unspeakable odor at the collection once they noticed that the book was missing. So, does the book smell of any odor, DM?
No, not specifically, no.
Okay. So we got that at least.
So, Australian death cult, was it?
Yes, called the Sand of the Bat. It's kind of
The
interesting, you know, if you think about
Cult of the
bats and
Sand Bat.
vampires. Sorry,
Cult of
Cult of the Sand Bat. Sand.
Bat as
It's
in
everywhere.
the
It's
animal,
coarse.
or bat as in cricket?
The animal. The animal.
Is
Okay.
Is this an Australian cult?
So, could be vampires.
Have Cooper ever heard of this?
Please ask you, but do you know anything?
I mean,
Behave, Rick.
I can't take an Australian death cult seriously. I can't. I'm sorry.
no one can. No one
You
can.
know the insects they have, right?
Yeah. That's the country, not the people.
Mhm.
That was the wrong one.
G'day, mate. G'day, Simon. What are you going to do today, mate? Well, we're going to put another sacrificial on the barbie. Yeah. Go out to Bendigo. Oh, no, I can't do it. Can't do it, sorry.
Sacrificial shrimp
there.
on the body.
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
very confused.
The Australian death cult. The bat of the sand.
No, the Cult of the Sand Bat.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I think the DM is putting the whole thing on the board, but yes.
Working on it.
A lot of information on that one. So there was like the brief.
Yes.
So, at least that's that, and you know, I came back and you adopted 2 waitresses, fought the
We
undead,
put them back.
and almost died because of Archie.
Anyway.
Put back the waitresses. Oh right, like little props. You just put them back into their work, and can't even think of the consequences of having absolute strangers that have no idea what they're going into.
Latoya is absolutely not a stranger. I had a lot to do with her in, I keep saying New Orleans, but it's the other one. Orlando?
Yes.
Yes, Orlando. So she's absolutely not a stranger, and Dolores was quite capable. She actually did more than we did, and she was a nurse in the war, so she's probably seen worse things than this, right? We didn't break the poor thing.
You
Yeah.
think?
No, I don't
Um,
think so. She seemed happy to help.
Right? Yes.
Yes.
And we didn't bring little. Should I call them or check up on them?
Uh,
I think that
That
would be
probably
a,
be nice.
Then-
a good idea.
last time you talked to them was quite recently, and they were all right.
It's just Peggy finally realized. Wait a moment. This is maybe not healthy for young women.
Yeah. One, we've turned into Discord text and stream,
Whoops.
but
We're-
Oh shit. Yes, I'm sorry.
I'm just a
Stop.
grey square.
Fiddling.
Sorry. I remember that I can't check my Discord. On the Discord app, I have to check it in the browser. Because I sent some... I was trying to find the handout that I sent to Hulda to put it up on the Miro board. Thank you for informing me of a mess up.
That's okay. I thought you saw it. That's why I was like, I
No,
didn't say
I was
anything,
like,
but yeah, it's fine. Yes. So
Have you ever heard about this cult?
maybe it would be.
No.
No.
It's very niche information.
Yeah.
Unless you're kind of interested in anthropology and that kind of stuff, not likely. No. So, yeah.
So okay.
No.
Um,
The only thing we ever dealt with the natives were hunting tips.
That's useful.
Oh yeah. Kangaroo meat,
Very Australian
is
of you.
delicious.
You eat
Oh, I've
kangaroos,
heard. I've
aren't
actually
they
heard.
Of course we do.
delightful little creatures?
Oh no,
Oh
they're
no!
sick and they can
They're
quite mean.
evil. Kangaroos are
Yeah,
not
they
delightful little
they will
creatures.
kick you.
They will kill you if they could.
Yeah, there's a reason. we
Nothing
shoot
nice
them
about a
right far.
kangaroo.
Oh wow!
I know
mean,
Skippy
they-
doesn't exist in
ex-
this time, but Skippy would never. Skippy would kill you. But she
Oh,
does
we're
not.
grey
Skippy
again.
does not exist.
Um,
Yeah, we're
I
grey
mean,
again.
Small wallabies, they're fine. But the big red ones,
Why are you grey?
Red kangaroo.
Ah,
the
why is it?
giant red kangaroo. That's the most common one. The most famous one.
I guess only brown. Well, I clearly have to go to Australia now and find this from. I thought they were like
Well,
these,
it would be really
these
nice.
cute last
Come-
rabbit.
I mean,
like bunny
I mean, if
Yeah, as long
the
as you stay away
diary
from
is in
castle rabbits,
Sydney,
you'll be fine.
maybe. Oh, we have to go to Sydney. Maybe.
Oh, good
maybe
Lord.
we should go to
Sydney's a hole.
Sydney.
Sydney's a hole.
Fuck Sydney.
Yeah, it's a whole ass
Language,
adventure.
Mr.
Is what
Cooper.
it is. So it's a whole adventure for us to go to. If we go to Sydney, we could go get the diary. We could go find other stuff. We could also go to the opera house, and we can also go to a couple of
If- if-
museums.
if
I've
you
also
wanna-
heard
if you
that
wanna
Sydney is
experience-
great
I
at this
would
time of
adore
year.
the opera. That sounds.
It's
If you
summer
want
there
to
now.
experience- If experience Australia, you go to Queensland.
But the things we need are in Sydney, Cooper.
It's Sydney.
We've been to Sydney.
What fucking place?
Hey, I've
Ah,
been
I'm
gone.
sorry. No,
Two
I'm starting to sound
days.
like my dad. No.
Never
I'm not
met your dad, but
discussing
he
this
does
with
not
you.
Skippy will
sound
hunt
delightful.
you, Peggy.
Quick question. Quick question. Teddy, are you acting a character there? It's starting to sound like my
Thank-
dad. Like Teddy's dad? Or...
Cooper's dad.
Oh, thank God.
Oh shit, the opera house wasn't built until
Oh.
later. Damn it.
Yeah.
So they didn't have opera. Okay.
I mean,
It's fine. We still need to get the diary. Let's go to Sydney. Let's just
That
leave
was
Archie
in
behind.
character, right?
Apparently
Yeah, that's
he's
the character.
like, and you know, he's been like hurting everyone. I've been gone for 2 days, and the first thing I see It's in breaking a chandelier, you getting cut. He cuts my most favorite travel skirt, and now I have like a not as ugly scar than I could have been because of you, Cooper. Thank you very much.
You're
and then
welcome.
trashes your entire room. Thank you. Your entire room, Peggy.
Yes, I am very well aware. I had to... What was he doing in there? Why didn't he go to
He
Cooper's
can marry
room
that
or
lovely
something?
waitress.
I don't
Go start a
have
life.
that much interesting
Maybe actually.
stuff to go through, I guess.
Well,
But,
I don't either.
I think all of you have seen all the shit I carry. I live in my backpack.
Well, I don't have
Oh, I
secrets
thought you meant
either.
I thought you meant emotional baggage when you said carry, not things in your backpack. Okay. I
Oh,
was a bit like, well, you don't really open up, Cooper, so I don't really know what you carry. But yes, your bag I've seen.
See how many people have I lost during the war? Now, well, let's not get into this.
Let's not get into it. It's too early.
Yeah.
It's not even 10 a.m.
It's probably
It's,
noon now after all that. Oh, probably still
I don't know. I
very
just like the thought that all of this has happened before 11 a.m. in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Let
finally
me just
got
go check on RP
the
for a
right
second.
document uploaded for the Miro board. So the notes from Cowell's, from Professor Cowell's lecture is now up on the Miro board for those who may be interested. And if you are not in the Discord, then there is a link further up. Actually, I can send it again. Here you go, to our Discord, where you can join in and get you access to the cult's clue board, along with other things. There is a knock on the door,
Oh, thank God.
and
Hello?
Lisa peeks in. Is like, "Hello, ma'am. There's
Lisa, darling.
hello, miss. Ma'am. There's a letter for you."
Oh, okay. Early.
She hands it in on a little silver tray.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really fancy. Whoever sent this can afford really nice stationery.
Just from the
Smells it.
Queen.
It has a whiff of expensive perfume. Now that you think of it.
So and so number so and so. No, was Chanel number 5 invented by then? Yeah. Well, it could be.
Oh, I don't know. Because, no, that was Marilyn Monroe's perfume.
Yeah, so
That was
no.
Marilyn.
But it's
Marilyn
been...
was 20s, so
Yeah.
no, I don't think so.
No, it was not then.
The only expensive perfume I know. But yeah. Anyway.
It doesn't say anything on the envelope other than your name and address.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She opens it
Oh,
with a delicate... Oh, wait.
Channel number 5 released 5th of May 1921.
Ooh.
Channel
probably
number
what-
5 existed!
Probably what Peggy is wearing. But anyway, with a very delicate silver dagger, letter opener, I mean.
Yeah.
She opens the letter and
Silver
reads
dagger.
it. Yeah.
Has the
Yes,
dagger
of
to death.
course. Yes. It's a single slip of paper, and it is an invitation.
Ball?
Oh.
Are we having a ball episode?
It says, "Dear Mrs. Andrews, you are cordially invited to the annual fundraiser at the..." Because you were staying at the Grand and not the Astoria, right?
Yeah.
So at the Astoria. And let's see, what date would that be? Da, da, da.
Happy power.
On the 31st of January. No, yes, because that's the Saturday. 31st of January. And so-and-so, dress code and all that. Kind regards. Just 1 second. I need to just double check that I don't get
Regards
this
who?
wrong. Keeping you on your toes. Let's see.
But hold on.
Yes.
So- Archie's unconscious. People are getting injured around him, and there is this whole thing going like triple kill and all the rest of it. And suddenly he's the bad guy. He was drugged out. He wasn't doing anything.
Who said he was the bad guy?
You were the instigator.
What?
Yeah, but,
Did I miss something?
no, I'm sorry. I was carrying a grudge for like about an hour, which is nothing for me.
That's what you get when you destroy someone's precious bedroom
I was reading
and
the
spill the
letters.
knickers everywhere.
Why is it
And
always
getting
the
high.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Um, Sincerely.
Rick/Archie, that sounds like a you problem. So.
But did you have the name?
Yes, it says sincerely Bradley Gray on behalf of Erica Carlisle.
Oh.
Carlisle. It's not Okay.
Hmm.
Carlisle. Who the fuck is that? Can
What
we
was
do a
his
little
name
roll
again?
roll?
From the Carlisle expedition.
Yes.
Good god, hold on.
You do remember that Robert Carlyle's sister was called Erica Carlisle.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of the person that sent it again, please?
Bradley Gray.
No Bradleys, please, in any stream. Thank you very much. That is a cursed name.
Sorry, mate.
Boo.
Bradley from Full Metal Alchemist?
Sure.
No, it's
No,
wish.
don't ask.
no.
We
Don't
should
ask.
totally
Don't
go into
ask.
this.
Please don't.
Explain it
No.
No.
all the way.
No, so Erica Carlisle has asked us to go to the ball.
No, she's explicitly invited Peggy Andrews.
Peasant.
That's So the rest of us have to sneak into the ball, is what you're saying.
What?
Who even knows?
Yes, we have to Cinderella this. We have to Cinderella this. We have to. We just get mice. We get a pumpkin.
Oh dear god.
We just sneak
He
in.
wears a very big dress with a big skirt, like, the girl in Princess and the Frog.
Yes, exactly. It's literally, if she doesn't look like Charlotte from Prince of the Frog, I don't want it.
Oh
Every time
god,
she cries,
god.
she just powders her face and it's completely fine again.
Yeah, you got 10 days.
10 days.
Like sinner at church. Invites only Peggy to the ball.
Well, it's sent to Peggy. And it says
In
to
my name.
Mrs. Andrews.
Peggy, darling, is there a +1 on there, or do we have to sneak in?
Wow,
There
she-
is a +1.
she
There's a
really wants to go
+1.
to the ball.
Yes.
You're gonna take Cooper or me?
Not even considering Archie.
Well, the destruction he creates, I don't know.
That is fair. But I do think that the chat should decide.
No, Peggy will
Chat
decide.
should know.
Nope,
The
Peggy
chat
will
has
decide.
nothing to do with this.
We'll see when 10 days are up.
Best
What?
friend in the entire world, or muscly, sexy
The be-
Australian man?
The best friend that
win-win
just
situation.
suddenly disappeared, that calls herself a best friend, and the guy
was
that's
left
not
a
very
note.
charming, but shoots everything.
She was pissed. She was angry with you. Ah.
I'm not there, Archie.
Oh.
I haven't shot
I left
Archie.
a note. I thought,
Yes.
but you said it was all right, and I will take your word for everything's all right, unless you lied to me.
Michael says
I
bring
don't
Dolores.
know what's worse.
Yes!
Dolores,
Yes! Yes.
choosing
And
a
Peggy will
waitress.
get better dressed than Dolores.
You're gonna bring a waitress instead of That's fine. Or okay.
But Peggy doesn't mention the +1.
What? She doesn't mention that there's a +1?
No.
Wait, so when... Okay.
So
Ashley's
that
gonna
was
be like,
just
"Is
me
there-"
out loud, so...
Because Aisling did ask, is there a +1? And then you said yes.
Okay.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. Did anyone else hear that?
The DM said it was +1. Peggy didn't say.
Yeah, I said it was +1. Peggy didn't say. That is very true.
Oh, God.
Because, no, because I said, like, is there a Peggy, is there a +1, or do we have to sneak in?
You said you're going to have to Cinderella this shit. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It went so much through that...
Okay, let us
I made-
retcon, Rito, go a little bit back, time travel. Peggy, darling, is there a +1, or do we need to sneak in?
I don't see why any of you are supposed to come with me. It's an invitation for me.
It's
But yes, there is a
Carl.
+1. Yes.
And she's
The
our lead
invitation
suspect.
was for me.
Yeah,
She's a
she's our lead
suspect.
suspect. Yes, of course she is. She's the sister of the one who went to the Carlisle expedition. Of course she's a suspect.
Aisling, do you really want to go?
No, we're not going to say no.
First one.
Oh.
So fucking subtle. So subtle. Oh, good God. I'm
Something,
so...
Aisling.
Jesus.
I will call Miss Carlisle and see what I can arrange, and then we can have a talk about it. We have 10 days, okay? Is that sufficient?
Yes. Does that mean
Wonderful.
we'll actually go shopping as well for dresses?
Siggy's asking, what was the name of the man who sent the invitation for
Yeah,
Erica?
Hilda.
Bradley.
That was Bradley Gray.
Oh, this has been a good day. How y'all doing?
How are y'all?
Ashley's gonna go check on. I'm just gonna go check on Archie because I feel like he's feeling left out as she knocks on
Oh.
the door, and just checks. Archie, are you dead?
He's hiding under the covers. In fact, he hid under the covers the second you enter. He hasn't done this since he was like 5.
Give me a second, guys. He's playing hide and seek.
Do not,
she-
do not do a John Cena on me, okay? Just go, John
No,
Cena.
no. No, it's okay. She like closes the door. And she goes over to Archie, and she like sits down next to him, like, Archie,
No.
need to check your. Yeah, it's good that you're keeping the covers over your eyes. You're not supposed to have any sunlight because you have a concussion. But I need to check your temperature and see that you're actually okay and not delirious.
Where are you gonna check it, though?
Forehead, idiot. Where do you think I would check it?
He breaks out the covers, and his eyes are bloodshot. He looks pale and very unwell. The welt on his head is it makes his head look asymmetric. It's been a while since he's looked this bad, but he still looks at you like a 5-year-old. And it may well be the fact that he's just been recently given some sedatives, because he doesn't seem very focused.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. How many finger? That's okay. That's okay. She like puts her like a temple on his like her wrist on his like temple and like. See him all right. How many fingers am I holding up?
If I get it wrong, are you gonna hit me?
I'm not gonna hit you. You've got a concussion. That would be cruel. Even for me.
It's 3.
How many? Try again.
Oh. Starts hiding under the covers again.
No. How many fingers am I holding up now?
5. Wait, it's a
One
trick
more time.
answer.
How many fingers am I holding up?
It's a trick answer because the thumb isn't a finger.
Oh, yeah, the thumb is a finger. The thumb is the finger.
Oh, then that's 5 then. Wait, I need to see.
Yes.
I need to see your other hand.
It's just oh god. And she picks up the other hand. I still have 10 fingers, Archie. I haven't lost any
Yeah,
hands.
but you asked how many fingers are you holding up? I couldn't see
Yes.
your
How many
other hand.
fingers am I holding up? Honey, that's fine. Okay. Do you need a bucket?
No, Elisa already sorted the bucket phase.
Okay. So
I re-
apparently, you and Cooper are gonna sneak yourself into a ball in 10 days.
A ball.
You're gonna
Why
be
did you
Cinderella.
get into
You
this?
I think
can't.
she's fixated.
You can't sneak into a sphere. There's no windows. It's like
Okay.
really hard to.
Okay, we're there. Okay.
What the?
I'm gonna come back in 2 hours. Do not fall asleep, or you will most likely get a brain injury and go into a coma, and we don't have time for that. So,
Sounds busy.
yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna close the door. Okay. Need anything?
I need a hug.
Ashling hates hugs. It's like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
there's someone
And
else.
she just very slowly, just like, really awkwardly, just like, oh, okay. Is this good? Is this a good hug? Is this a hug?
I don't know. Roll for it. I'm not gonna make you roll for it, because honestly, the last time I
Roll
asked someone
for
to roll
effect.
for
Archie
anything,
wants to die.
Yeah, no,
literally,
don't.
I roll a 99. Your neck
You're the one that
breaks.
want people to roll.
I don't. Not anymore. I learned my lesson.
You're
Oh,
the only
Should
Yeah.
drop Archie to the
instrument of
floor.
your destruction.
You
Don't
cannot.
let me roll for this. Okay.
No, don't.
Yeah,
Don't. Oh,
yeah, I'm not. She's gonna like
you got it.
wait for it to be over.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
He got into my head. The man at the basement.
It, like, goes away from the hug. Got into your head,
Huh.
as in.
As in, he points to his temple, like, go inside and mess with the lights and stuff. It was bad, Ted. It was real bad. I think it messed me up, and then I made a mess, and then there was knickers everywhere, and then there was letters, and I read them, and that made me sad, and then there was a gun, and I couldn't seem to get the right bullet. So I put that down. I thought, oh, I'm lucky. And then I took some more of the stuff, and then people started shouting. And look at here, it was just Mum telling me it's okay. It's gonna be okay on Monday. But that was when it happened.
Right. Okay. Do you need a cup of tea?
I think I need to change the sheets actually, because I think I might have. Yep. I peed myself.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go get Lisa and I'm gonna get you a cup of tea, okay? I've done this too many times. I've just arrived from from my train trip, which was the worst. So
Lisa's gonna need a
I'm gonna,
raise.
okay?
Lisa's gonna
Okay,
need a raise.
yeah. Lisa's gonna, I'm just gonna go get Lisa. Are you, okay, Archie? Okay, and get a tea, cool?
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, as she goes, like, so... Peggy, we do need Lisa. He is peed everywhere. Did that guy
Everywhere?
go in...
What the fuck?
Not wet the bed. No. He's peed everywhere.
Oh god. 5 seconds ago, hold it. 5 seconds ago, Aisling is like taking the sodden sheets, rubbing them all over the fucking room, just so she can say, he's peed
No.
literally everywhere.
Peggy is
Let me
standing
retcon
right
that.
outside the door when Aisling comes out.
Yeah, so he's peed his bed. Wet it. So we need Lisa to just change that. Maybe get him a cup of tea. Did the guy do any juju on his brain, or is that the drugs talking?
Do you remember Peru?
How can I forget Peru?
How do you remember the basement when we were suddenly attacked?
Yes.
Do you remember what happened to me? When I
Yes.
couldn't do anything?
Hmm? Yes.
Well, that happened to Archie.
Oof, he is a weaker of mind than you are, so I get that really
That's fair.
it's fucked him over in that way. Okay, no worries. Just a cup of tea, a tiny bit of bath.
He and a lot of therapy, I think he'll need. Do you think he's well enough to answer some questions?
Oh God, no.
Okay. No. Okay, never mind.
No, not at all.
Lisa,
Mm.
can you please be a darling and clean up for Mr. Burnell? And I promise you'll get a raise after all this. You're doing amazing.
It's all right, ma'am. Soldiers
Appreciate
do
you a lot,
worse.
sweetie.
Ain't that true?
Cooper just laughs.
She goes over to a small suitcase and just pulls out one of those big ass aprons that kind of cover like the entire and puts it on, brings a gosh, language again, pot, brings the pot of tea and an extra cup and goes in. Or exits your room to go into Archie's.
Extra cup.
By the way, do you do any sort of research on Erica at all? Or have you?
It would
done
be
any?
nice. Have we?
We
on
didn't on her, only the expedition.
Mm.
But I would
Yeah,
think
unless there was
that,
something in the expedition about her. Like,
Yeah, it was.
Well,
she
yeah.
was
Vaguely, yeah.
leading a search for the expedition.
yeah.
Yes.
And Peggy could call her. Well, how was
You
telephone
don't,
books?
Yeah, you don't know
Yeah.
her personally, but you
No.
you do know her. Or know
Well-
of her because she's
Well-
very freaking rich, and you can't really live in New York or the whereabouts without knowing about Erica Carlisle. And you know,
Was there an RSVP on
Yes.
the?
yes, there is, and it also says contact contact Bradley Gray for any inquiries and
Okay.
RSVP.
Okay.
And yeah. Yes. But you also know that it wouldn't be difficult to find information about her because she is considered more or less a public figure. And there will be most likely tons of newspaper articles and magazine articles covering her.
Okay.
In fact, hang on.
They're in for it now.
Oh yes. You happen to actually have a magazine with a portrait article on her. It's Erica Carlisle, the
Woman behind the means.
yeah, something like that. You know, bring
Woman
the
behind the
roaring to the
means.
20s or something. You know, and there's also a picture of her, which is here.
Oh, is she pretty?
Yes. I will, in fact, send that the full one to the Discord chat so that you can see it. Bullseye. Let's see.
But what does she do though, except being very rich?
She runs the company that the Carlyles
Okay.
own. Let's see. Did I close the Discord? I must have closed the Discord. Clearly. Yes. Here we go. Let's see. She.
Hey, now that I've seen the picture, is that bees?
Yes.
It is bees.
Yes, it is.
Were you gonna tell us, or?
No, I wasn't. I wanted to see how long it took Hulda.
Well, I was counting. I was
Yeah,
like,
because
that
I hadn't seen
TikToker?
it.
Sorry.
Yes,
you
Yellow
go.
Bees and Roses. She's one of my players. Thank you, because it now
fit.
popped on the stream, but now it.
I
So
thought it
Yellow
was
Bees
a
and Roses.
Yes,
so
she plays
one of my
Diffle
favorite gals in the entire
Brutal
world.
Brotherhood. And she is a wonderful TikToker and cosplayer.
Human being.
Generally a wonderful human being. Please go check her out on her social media. She's Yellow Bees and Roses on Instagram and I believe on Twitter and TikTok.
The
She
face
gonna-
looked.
is-
Yeah.
She
That
gonna
looks
be in
like
the
a-
stream then? Is she a little guest player, or is it just?
Who knows?
Don't do that to me.
Oh, no.
To be fair, I just wanted some visuals for certain characters, and Bees was kind enough to, do the thing.
Be
So
pretty.
She is now,
Be the model. She literally.
Yes.
So cool.
Ugh.
I just felt like she would be the perfect face for Erica Carlisle, and she's nailed that 1920s
Yeah.
look. Just.
I mean, she nails everything she does, so that is absolutely fair.
you got them to pose for you.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Rin gets everyone to pose for them eventually.
Rude.
Bribery, blackmail.
I read that as morally gay. A bit morally gay. But yeah, so Erica Carlisle, she is, let's see.
See, I
Where
know
did I
who
make the
Erica
note?
Carlisle is. I remember. I did.
You remember.
Mostly because Ro told me.
Let's see. Yeah, they do transports, munitions, import, and export. The article actually talks about how she basically took a company that was failing, and then after the death of her brother, turned it into a roaring success. She turned it around from the brink of bankruptcy.
That sounds suspicious.
And yeah, she is known
Yeah,
to
she
be
got
a
rid of the
phenomenal-
brother to try to. Yeah, the brother was supposed to take over the company. Got rid of the brother
Oh, he ran the company.
to fix it. Brother ran the company, right? Or
Yes.
before she did, right? Yeah, exactly. So she got rid of the brother so she could run the company instead because he was driving it down to the ground. So she went on this
Probably
expedition.
the life insurance.
Exactly. She went to this expedition, made him vanish, pretended to care about, what happened to him so she didn't look bad, and then, rising from the ashes like a phoenix. Actually, I'm going to say this is Aisling. She's going to say all of this.
Do it.
Well, then we definitely have to go to the
That's one thing.
Event.
Yeah.
I need
Like-
to get a new dress.
You watch which colors are you thinking? Because we need to match if we're going to be.
Wow. Actually, it's gonna be a date. Wait.
Extra.
I'm always in the library, and I did
I
read the
didn't know
book that
this
you gave me.
side about you, Aisling.
No, we don't need to talk about it that loudly. But anyway, if you're gonna go in pink, maybe I can go in like silver, or we can do like a pink
No,
and
I think
green
I'll
looks
rather
good
go
together.
orange.
okay. Thing rhymes with orange, but we can figure something out. I don't know what goes with orange, to be honest. I'm absolutely colorblind.
Orange is a really pretty color.
Yellow goes with orange.
Black.
Well, Aisling doesn't know that. Aisling is colorblind.
We'll find something.
The difference between pink and maroon, you know, in her eyes. So
Is there...
Blue and orange is really nice together.
Oh yeah. What was that about me and Archie sneaking in? What was
Oh
that?
no!
you guys have to be there as well.
Mr. Cooper, I'll have a talk with Mr. Mr. Gray and see. Oof. And see if I can get plus twos, plus threes. Bring some more friends.
I can pretend to
Okay.
be married to Mr. Cooper, and you could pretend to be, sadly, married to Archie, and then we can say, can we please bring our husbands?
So barely a year after I lost my husband, I found a new husband. I think they might have
Archie's
known
We'll work
about
on
my
the cover
name.
story. We'll work on the cover story. Well, maybe not married, maybe fiancé.
Oh gosh, are you going to do fake married trope?
Oh,
Well,
Ren
every
It's one of my
campaign
favorite
needs.
is a sucker for that.
I am a sucker for that a lot.
I'm such a sucker for that as well.
Trash.
Morning period is over. You're free to do whatever
Aisling
you
was
want.
gone for 2 days.
I'm gonna need a...
You need a drink?
Yeah.
Peggy makes a drink for all three.
Excellent. Thank you.
Is it an illegal drink?
I hope so.
Yes.
Just gonna roll for spell. You know. So let's see if
Spell?
it comes. Smell.
Smell. It's
Yeah,
like
16.
smell.
Yeah. Spell. What kind of spell are you gonna put on everyone?
No.
Didn't know he was a warlock.
It's a spell check.
That would explain a lot.
Gonna come into the room.
Exactly. Archie would be a warlock.
No.
He was a spellcaster.
No.
He was
Yeah.
a spellcaster.
I put a spell on you. Have a drink.
And then there was only one bed, Michael.
That's only one bed. Exactly. Okay, so what are our plans now? Shall we call Mr. Gray?
Who took
Mhm.
Aisling's gift from Jackson?
Peggy.
Probably yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember that, but probably yes.
Would Peggy remember that?
Yes.
Yes.
She would
She
still
just
remember a
refuses to give it
friend
because
if
she's still
the
her.
friend isn't there.
Oof. Don't. One at a time. One at a time.
Well, basically the same thing we said.
Left. I feel like I'm Ross and Friends. We were on a break. Like I left the note.
Fine, Peggy's just getting her heart broken by both the Brunels. It's fine.
Yeah, well, they've never been like
Well, Peggy
Irish
finds
citizens ever. They're Irish.
Yeah, can't trust the Irish.
No.
You've been burned.
Uh,
But yes.
So, what
Peggy
do you
finds
do?
the item. Suddenly remembers, while we were reading the will, Aisling, you got something from Jackson, actually. And she
Yeah?
runs over and gets it. Can't remember what it was, but gets it and gives it. Gives it to Aisling.
She takes it. What is it? Is it wrapped in anything?
I
What?
do believe I said it was a small, was it wooden or cardboard box that was wrapped, or like closed? And
Peggy getting a book and was confused that Aisling didn't get the book.
yes,
That's all I remember. And
Yeah.
crying.
Yes,
take the-
and crying.
Cardboard box. She's gonna take the cardboard box and just like open it.
Inside the box, there is a small what do you call it? There's a bit of a puzzle, one could say. Let me just find that.
An
page.
actual like 500 puzzle pieces. 13 plus.
No, not quite. Not quite. Let's see. Ah, yes. There we go. It's a lockbox. I think it's called. It's
Da Vinci
named-
Code shit.
Yeah, cryptex type. One of those cylindrical ones.
Yeah, it's literally the one, the Da Vinci Code, isn't it?
Yeah, it's similar. However,
have that
it
one.
is
Okay.
that kind. However,
Mm-hmm.
it's decorated with some very strange signs.
Built by campers.
Can I do a language? Is it a language or is it runes?
You can roll Cthulhu Mythos or occult, but that will be an extreme success demanded.
What is fuck? Where do we have Cthulhu Mythos again?
Right on the credit rating.
There it is. Yeah. I think it was about to write something because I have like one number there, but nothing else. Or maybe I only have 4. Do you only have 4 in Cthulhu
Yeah,
Mythos?
we only have
Yeah.
4.
Oh shit! I was like, was it supposed to write 40 or something? Oh man,
It's very low.
We all got 4 from ending the prologue chapter.
Yes.
G4. So no,
So
no fucking clue.
Okay. Oh, I thought I had more because
Yeah, it's actually it actually lies comes in a little wooden box, which is quite pretty, but it looks very much like it didn't. It's not the box it came in, if you will, but it's just small
Yeah.
rectangular box, probably made for like a pocket spyglass or something, because it's the same
that's
kind of
cute.
round shape, and it's just been put in there
Yeah.
for safekeeping because it fits rather well.
She's just gonna just like turn around to see how the mechanisms. Does it just like click 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 kind of that kind of stuff, or
Yeah, a little bit like
Okay,
that. Yeah,
okay?
doesn't make much noise, but it's more of a sensation that you feel.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the clicking sensation.
She just like looks at it. Something to work on for a couple of days. I'll figure it out one day.
You notice also now that you've taken it out that there's a small note inside the box that it was in.
I open the note.
Uh,
Fuck you.
It's from Jackson. It says, I suspect your curiosity will be able to solve this better than mine.
Just gonna read it. Oh, damn it, you pretentious prick. Gonna like roll her eyes but smile, and just gonna close the box and just like, oh, thank you, Maggie. Just writing this down. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah. You have still quite a lot of information that you need to go through. And you also have an invitation to a ball for only one person plus one. And you have also the whole day before you. So, what are your plans?
Well, Peggy will check up, find anything she can about. Her name's the woman that just invited us,
Erica Carlisle.
Erica Carlisle, and see if she can get a hold of Gray and all that, and busy herself. And at one point, if Archie gets anywhere near talk this day, she'll have a talk with him. But if not, then she'll just be researching things.
Yeah. And the rest of you?
I think, can I use, like... So, I kind of want to try to open the puzzle, but I don't know how many rolls you can give me.
Just every minute.
How many rolls a day? How many rolls a day can I do
You
to
get
try to
one roll
open
a day.
the puzzle?
Oh, you can always push it.
One roll a day?
Yes. Because
But I don't want to break the puzzle. I don't want to break it though.
the thing is,
I don't want to jam. Yeah.
there's no
Sorry.
letters. There's no letters on
Exactly.
the things. There's symbols.
We'll have to go to the library. Your favorite terrain?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have anything
I'm
in
ready.
appraise?
Okay. So. Huh?
Do you have anything in appraise?
Praise.
Appraise.
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 Appraise. Appraise.
I used to have
Prajij. No, I don't.
Fair enough.
And I can't use any language rolls at all. I know it's not language. Can I use? Can't use history.
Nope.
Oh God. Cult.
What?
You can try occult, as I said, but it has to be an extreme success to get anything.
Well, I have to. Okay, let's do it. Can I try? Please roll.
Yeah. What do you have in occult?
I have 35. So either way, I need to get a 6 or under. Either way to get it, because I have 4 in Cthulhu Mythos. So it has to be difficult either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I got nothing. I got an 83.
Yep.
So I'm still just a walking question mark. I'm just
You're
gonna be
just
like pretty. I like. She's not gonna be like pretty, but pretty, you know.
No, actually, I'm going to say that you do not get to do a reroll on that.
I don't want to either. I don't wanna. This is special. So yeah, I think also she's just gonna do that, like just like play with it. And she sits next to Archie on the bed and just checks on him. I think throughout the day.
Because that was to open it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can't do it, so she's just gonna like have it, like just play with it a bit because she can't open it. She's just like looking at it and just gonna sit next to Archie and just check on him every 2 hours and stuff.
Ren. What's the roll for? Or what skill is it to try and open it?
It's Cthulhu Mythos and occult.
Occult, or an extreme success in occult, or a success in Cthulhu Mythos.
Just for shits and giggles. Can I like, since she's sitting next to us?
No, you do not get to try.
Oh, I just thought it would be hilarious. It'd be just like, well, I managed
Would
it.
be funny,
Be
but
very
I
the
don't
mummy.
think I could live with myself.
Apparently, the trick was you need to stop thinking. So Archie was the perfect choice. Oh.
It's fine. So yeah, she's gonna be next to Archie, I think, for pretty much the rest of the day, and just see that he doesn't die, brain damage, because he's not allowed to fall asleep.
What about Cooper? What does Thomas Cooper do?
Oh, he's allowed to fall asleep.
Probably gonna help Peggy investigating.
Yeah. What you find first and foremost is that Bradley Gray is Erica Carlisle's lawyer. He is a partner in the law firm Dunstan, Whittleby and Gray.
Sorry, what a name.
It's very Harry
Right.
Potter verse, isn't it?
It is! Dunstan Whittleby, at your service. I'm very Bridgerton.
Ashley, a wizard. Awesome. I knew I was destined for greatness.
It
Slytherin.
is. It also seems to you that if you want to get in touch with Erica, you will have to go through him.
Yeah.
He seems to take care of all sorts of inquiries, not just for this fundraiser, but in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Other than that, it's not exactly hard to find articles about Erica Carlisle, but they're all kind of in the same genre as the article that you had in the magazine. It's either that or it's simply like interviews about business and finances and so on and so forth. Quite sort of dry material, nothing really juicy. She seems to have been very good at dodging any sort of scandals, obviously apart from the expedition that her brother was part of, and pretty much anything that Roger Carlyle was part of tended to be seeped in a pinch of scandal. And she seems to have worked very hard to avoid doing the same. What do you want to say, Rick?
What kind of scandal?
Hmm?
It's just when I hear someone saying that type of scandal, I'm thinking, ooh hoo hoo. But then I thought,
Roger Carlyle. He was
ooh, hoo, hoo.
very much a playboy, and it was not exactly a secret that he did not.
On
Him
those
and
match-
business weren't really good for each other,
Ew.
so to say. He would splash out on big parties, very much kind of Great Gatsby-esque type of character, and he would get himself wrapped up in all the sorts of sordid scandals, you know. Yeah.
Ashley's theory might have some merits.
How deep are you digging on Roger? Is it just
Maybe
Erica that you're focusing on, or are you kind of looking
I
into
think-
Roger Carlyle?
I mean, when we were searching Erica, Roger's most probably got to pop up again.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Seems to remember we tried to look
So, what you can find
when we formed it.
publicly. Let's see. He has no police. He had no police records, no military service. He. Let's see. I need you to actually make some rolls now, because this
Uh-oh.
is.
This ought to be good. You're gonna push for it too.
All right.
Let's see.
Shall I be rolling? Because I haven't been rolling.
I think you can both
Let's try it
roll.
all. Yep.
Let's see. Just gonna. It's gonna be probably library use. Is one you can make. Just trying to think of other potential skills that you could use for this. But I think library use is generally the go-to for like going through paperwork and such, and going through public records and libraries is probably what you're doing. So library use.
Seduce the library.
Yay. No, 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 not again.
Yeah, as Roro says, I don't believe you got into researching Roger before.
Yeah, nothing.
Tra-la-la.
Both of you? Nothing?
Tra-la-la.
Okay, how
We
much
should have Ashling here.
how much time do you spend? That's the question.
Basically, except for trying to get the number for Mr. Gray to call him,
Yeah.
that's all Peggy does.
Probably having lunch and supper at some point.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, spending the whole day.
Of course,
Okay.
don't sacrifice a body, but...
Okay, then you may roll again.
What?
Yes!
Yeah.
Nah! What did you
What
get?
did you roll?
10.
Ooh.
I got 17, he got 10.
Ooh. That is very good. Basically, up until lunch, everything you've found so far has been pretty much information concerning the Carlisle expedition, as that seems to have clogged most of the recent stuff. So you have to go kind of further back. And after lunch, you start finding a little bit more about him. And let's see. First and foremost, he he seemed to have gotten a graduation from Groton, but before that he was allowed gentlemen's resignations from a succession of excellent universities, among them Harvard, Yale, Princeton, Miskatonic, Cornell, and USC. Over the next... actually, that was after the graduation from Groton, and after that he got that over the next 3 years. So, clearly not an academic head. What else do you find?
What was the reasons he was expelled? Does it say?
Nope. It just says he had gotten a gentleman's resignation.
Cooper laughs at him.
Um,
I pointed guns at people like him in college.
You did what?
Oh, last year, actually.
let's see.
I didn't know college was a place you pulled guns on people.
One of the... I mean, I'm over 30 and
I'm
going
Australian.
to medical schools. Yeah, I'm over 30, Australian, and going to a French medical university.
Medical university, and you bring a gun?
Yes.
Is this normal?
Well, I was studying to become a field medic.
Yeah,
Yes.
but you don't shoot them, then fix them.
Where
Do
were
you?
these roles when Archie was getting killed by a chandelier?
Well,
So, yeah,
you should have rolled things.
few of the students were, well, let's just say they were quite rude.
But you don't normally point guns at people.
Well, he shut up afterwards. When he had a gun in his face.
You also find out that, and this is kind of hidden under layers and layers of subterfuge or verbal subterfuge, if you will, but it seems as though, from what you can surmise, that his lawyers managed to evade a paternity suit against him when he was
Why?
17.
Oh,
And with the same sort of verbal subterfuge, there are hints towards him having had undergone short treatments for alcoholism when he was in his late teens. It's difficult to find any specifics, but yeah. There's also, in addition to that, of course, an abundancy of rumours and, you know, tabloid-esque, slanderous kind of stuff. Everything from, you know, the normal... Let's see. Oh, what year was Roger born? Let's see. He is born... Hang on a second. Unfortunately, they don't tend to have these collected side by side everywhere. But I do believe he's 25 or something. It's quite young. Or was. Depending
So
on
old as
what...
Peggy.
So he's, yeah. Let's see. I think actually it might mention in the newspaper articles, but
I
I'm
could say
actually
it's
not
25
quite
for now.
Yeah, but I think he's around 25-ish. I can't find that specific information right now, but I will let you know when I find out.
Well, you meant to learn how to treat a gunshot wounds by causing them.
Oh yeah, and you also do find out that his parents died in a car crash. And after that, Carlyle seems to have taken stock of himself and for the next year gained the general approval of his peers, retainers and relatives.
Sus.
But
It was
he
discouraged.
slipped back to his old ways when his sister, Erica, showed a better grasp of family affairs.
Oh dear, there's two of them.
24, second article. Thank you very much, Siggy. Actually, I'm going to ask you to roll one more time.
For library again?
Yeah.
How much time's passed now?
No,
Oh, God.
absolutely not.
And you, Cooper?
No.
No.
Just no.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Where is Erica? Let's see. That should be here somewhere. You're right there.
Well, I think enough time has passed for Archie to start getting some semblance of himself.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's see, she's 26, so she is a little bit older, I believe, or is he younger? Let's see. I think then she 24 in 1919, so she would be the younger sister. Because she is now 26 and he was 24 in 1919.
Lucky thing there.
yeah. That, I believe, is what you managed to dig up. For now. Actually, no. Sorry. I asked you to roll one more time, right?
Yes. And then
Yes.
So you've rolled 3 times now.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you stay there like a little bit into the evening, I'll allow you one more roll.
I think Peggy would leave, but
Yeah.
okay.
That is fair enough.
Probably need Ashling that knows the way around.
Like both
Yeah.
of them shop.
Yeah.
Ashling,
Can we
please.
bring Ashling tomorrow? This is
Yeah.
This is going too slow.
Yes.
Why am I even here? Cooper tosses the book in the air and puts a hole through it with his pistol. That's what I can do.
yeah.
If you want, we
Can't
can
I
kind
just
of.
punish them and learn from that.
If you want to, we can skip a little bit ahead to next morning, and you could probably call Bradley Gray. Peggy?
Yeah, if Hulda or Rick doesn't want to do anything more that day, we can go.
The only thing I want to do is roll to try to open the puzzle.
Early in the morning, that's the first thing you do.
Oh, actually,
A new day.
Actually, I do see that we have been streaming for 2 hours and 56 minutes now.
Just so people know, I did a roll anyway, and I got 4. So this is my headcanon, considering my occult is.
Please, can
thing is-
Ashling just have like gone to the bathroom, left it there, Archie took it, opened it, she came back, and it's opened.
I prefer that he opens it, but then he hears her coming back, panics, and closes it again because he doesn't want to get in trouble.
Yes.
And because he's so foggy-headed, he doesn't remember how he did it.
that is my headcanon.
I'm gonna allow that, but you don't get the time to see what is potentially inside. You just hear like this faint little click, and you begin to kind of slide it out, and then you hear her coming back, and you're like, oh shit.
It's destroyed everything.
I didn't open it.
I'm so
sorry.
upset.
Don't be upset.
What did you do that you roll?
I did.
Can I please? Oh, fuck's sake, these dice have been against me. Wait, what did I get? No, please roll for a cult because I got a 5.
Yeah?
Are you kidding me? I loosened it.
It
I
doesn't
loosened it.
open.
What?
Doesn't open! I got a 5!
Yeah. You do sense,
bullshit.
though, that the top row has a little harder click than other times you've used it. It's like something hit a groove.
What does that mean?
Is it because Archie opened it and it could only be opened once, and when he closed it, I could never open it again?
Oops.
Is this why? I swear to fucking god.
A normal Cthulhu, but a hard occult.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
It was. My hard occult was 6.
Oh,
So
nice.
To be fair, Archie wouldn't have been able to open it either. I just thought it was a very hilarious thing.
So it's a trick.
But because it was so freaking funny, I figured that, you know what?
That's fair. No, that's funny. That's okay. It's fair.
Throw it away.
No, I'm not gonna
Seriously,
throw
just
away. I'm gonna try the
Throw it
next
away.
thing.
This is turning into Harry and the Golden Snitch.
Really is. No, it's Harry. No, it's Harry and the egg.
Yes.
bury the egg in the
Now drown it first. Take a bath with it.
Yes.
Take a bath with it.
Let it soak.
Okay, fine.
Mull it over.
Fine. That's
Stop
But,
singing.
guys,
you get the succinct feeling that the top line is in the position it should be.
how many lines are there?
Ooh.
Let's see. How many lines are there?
How many lines are there?
Let's see.
Hang on. She has to do a hard
Success
success for
every day.
all the lines.
Oh God.
There are 12.
What? One for every month? Fudge. Somewhere in Africa.
Help me now! It's fine.
Somewhere in Africa, a spire just erupts out of the ground. And all the local tribes were like, ah, fuck, it's happening again. Fucking British colonials.
Okay,
For all
it's
you
just
know,
hold me for,
maybe
like, 2
maybe
weeks.
Archie
Fine.
didn't manage to open it. Maybe he found a booby trap and was lucky enough to dodge it. Have you considered that?
At this point,
No, I don't want to think. Can we stop talking about it? It's actually, I'm genuinely upset. Can someone else go?
in any case,
Any case, I think, yeah, as Roro says, this seems like a good point to leave off before Hilda cries. So, with that frustrating, can we call it a success? We're gonna wrap up today's stream.
she did something.
She did do something. That is true. There was some progression here.
It's not good enough. It's fine.
You have to wait 12 months to open it.
Or at least 2 weeks until next
12 days.
session.
Yeah, close enough. You want to swap? Hold on, I'll give you my lighter. It makes you feel cool, apparently.
Oh, I'm
No?
fine.
Alright, fine.
Anyway, with that, I think we're just gonna say thank you so much for everyone who joined the stream and who was active in chat. If you want to join the Discord, again, here is the link. And please also follow us on social media. And I will be posting, or at least making a very brave attempt at posting, the episode 4, I believe, on YouTube this week. It's been a little bit of a hectic week, but the first 3 episodes are on YouTube already, so feel free to go and check them there if you're a little bit behind or want to rewatch something. And in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful time, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks. So yeah,
Don't push
care.
any rolls.
Bye bye. Don't push your luck.
Please don't.
Don't shoot any chandeliers.
It was really involved.
Bye bye, guys. Take care.
Hey.